Hey guys, my name's Steph. I'm Botanist Cool. Today we have something a little special for you guys. We have something a little special. Chip.
A very good friend.
A very good friend. By the way, this is Katie. Katie is the Ace Attorney expert here.
The friend is not me.
I mean, the friend is certainly Katie, but this is not the friend we are referring to. We have a very special friend coming in today. It took him a while to get here. Very long plane trip from the primordial plane of Johto. We have our new friend, the primordial beta whooper, which was done by our amazing emo artist Elijah. He kicked some serious ass on this one, and because primordial beta whooper is here today, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek of what's going to happen on Saturday. So Elijah and I have been making some extra things to give primordial beta whooper. I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek of what's going to happen because it matches today's stream. Our boy here, I give the ideas, Elijah just does the drawing. Because this man, believe it or not, this beta whooper man is a legal attorney. He is here to defend our client, Maggie Bird, from the disrespect that is... Oh, who's disrespecting her again? I forgot. That is fake Phoenix Wright, if I remember correctly, right?
Oh no, Whooper with his little quills kind of looks like another fake Phoenix.
Oh no! I gotta lower a little bit. There we go. Okay, I think that's right. I think that's right. I think I might need to resize it just a tad. I think, but otherwise, listen. I'm considering getting the Edgeworth hair for him later. We already talked about this. I'm considering getting an Edgeworth hair for that. There we go. Elijah and I will be talking about getting more of these soon. We have 5 planned out. 4 of them are made. We'll be getting the other one whenever Elijah has the time to. We're not gonna, it's looking good, guys. But Saturday, all of them will be available to redeem with your worms at your whim. God damn, he looks so good.
Thanks so much, Elijah. You did amazing.
So please give Elijah all your love because he did an amazing job with this. Exclamation point, Elijah. Please, seriously. Elijah did an amazing job with this. Because we talked about it last night, and then Elijah's like, I'm doing this. And then Elijah, you can tell how much fun Elijah had with this because it looks so goddamn good. I'm gonna be eyeing it later on, make sure I got all the right sizing done. I think this looks good on the screen. What do you think, Katie?
I think he's adorable.
Thank you.
I was like, Katie, he's bigger than me. I was like, what's your point? Make him as big as possible.
But he looks so good. Elijah did amazing with this. So our boy here, Beta Whooper, and there will be other ones. There'll be other additions to him. We have I showed Katie them, and Katie likes them. But there are quite a few additions to Beta Whooper that eventually we will see. But let's continue on with this one because we're at the first part of the trial, and Beta Whooper here will be helping us to make sure that we do this trial correctly. All right. Hold on, wait, actually, 1 second. Before I do that, now I'm a little anal about something. Let me fix something real quick. Because I just see what Beta Whooper's feet are not where I want them to be right now. Get them a little lower. Because I'm not going to rest until that is fixed. That's the unfortunate part. There we go. There we go. There you go. Now he's resting right on the bottom of the screen. Fantastic.
Oh, I see. I should have expected this. Hi, Beta Whooper. I'm looking right at you.
I should have expected this. The real lawyer was coming in. The primordial whooper.
Should have expected this. I can't believe I'm being defended by another faker Phoenix Wright. And that, I mean, look, whoever you are standing directly across from me, obviously you are not the correct one. The correct one is over in the right-hand corner. Nobody saw the other guy, huh? He was there when I took the coffee over, sir. Scout's honor.
Maggie!
Good guess. Detective Gumshoe.
Are you doing alright? How you feeling?
If you need to ask either question, sir.
Don't let him get you down, Maggie. And don't forget to eat well, okay?
Roger.
And you! Yeah? You'd better square this case away. Got it, pal? Maggie's innocent, you hear? If you screw up, then I'll be doing some squaring away myself. Squaring away some paperwork for your arrest. I think he's serious.
Hey, detective! You're on our side for once, right?
Yep. Usually I would never be on your side, but today, because I have a very big bias towards this case, for whatever reason it may be, I'm helping you. And not just for the sharp-looking attorney in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen.
So you'll be able to help Maggie out, right, Beta Whooper?
Whooper, whooper!
Yeah! Really? Can you, sir?
Whooper, whooper! Oh, of course! He's got this under control! Look at him! He's got a fancy little collar, a beautiful tie, and he got a fancy badge. If only he'd show me that badge a bunch. You know what? I'd appreciate it if he actually let me inspect this badge every once in a while. It would be my honor to inspect that badge if he gave it to me as some sort of proof or evidence.
Elijah, the funny thing is that, what you're saying that Beta Whooper did is convincing enough to stand in court because of reasons we're about to get into.
Oh, yeah, that's right! That's right! I'm going to be the first witness on the stand today. If something I say doesn't match with the facts, make sure you point it out, alright? Whooper, whooper! Okay, we're forming a united front today. Me and you, Whooper. Phoenix, you can get out of here now. Everything Phoenix would say, you just say Whooper from now on, alright, Steph? Gotcha, Gumshoe.
I can't tell you how grateful I am, Beta Whooper. I've always admired you so much, Beta Whooper. I know I can count on you. And also you, Detective Gumshoe, but mostly Beta Whooper. Looks like it should all go pretty smoothly today, huh?
I can only wish. God, he does look really snazzy, though.
You do.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Bitter. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Ah! What's wrong? Nothing, it's just whenever I addressed you in the previous trial, your response was, "You just talking to me?" It was a little, well, intimidating. No, that wasn't me. That was a phony Phoenix. I see, so our trusty Phoenix Wright is back with us now, is he? Our trusty?
Please get your cataracts fixed, Your Honor.
Haley Cho taking a mess when Katie said fucking Beta Whoopers. So, Mr. Godot, your opening statement, please. Mr. Trite, whether you're fake or the real deal, all I can say is that new partner of yours on the bottom right-hand corner is intimidating as all get out. His soul seems more bitter than my Godot Blend 17, and I've never had anything else more bitter. Your Honor, I concede this trial to this wonderful gentleman over here. Wow, okay, quick case. Case dismissed. Maggie Bird, you're innocent. For you, Elijah, we'll do it really quick. We'll put the nail on him for really quick.
I want to seem like he's threatening to stab you.
Oh, he's got a knife out. Your Honor, I cannot take this case anymore.
Well, we do know that weapons are apparently legal in the courtroom, so...
Yeah, Francesca can bring a whip. The pure nail is another one that I have commissioned from Elijah. And it looks absolutely beautiful. I never knew the pure nail was actually so detailed until Elijah sent me that, which is really, really cool. Alright, let's get back to it. We will find out enough through this trial today. But I can already tell you I'm the real Phoenix, right? I wasn't questioning whether you are Phoenix Wright or not. I was questioning whether you had studied law or not.
Fair, he was given what was basically law for dummies by life.
That's basically it. Yeah, Chip, we're doing quite a bit of holiday on the 35-hour stream. We're gonna beat Radiance, hopefully. There's no denying it. Behind that mask is a man who really hates me for some reason or another. So I saw, yeah, basically. As everyone is aware, the court has already given its verdict on this case once. Therefore, I won't stand for irrelevant testimony during this retrial. God damn it.
I love that Phoenix is like, wow, this guy really hates me. How unusual for a prosecutor facing against me. I've never had this situation happen to me ever in my life. Wait.
To be fair, the first one does love him. Just a little shy about it.
Yeah, but like, at first he definitely didn't.
That's a good point. Nor will I stand for a simple repetition of evidence presented in the last trial. I'm not planning on repeating anything that phony me said. Trust me. Now then, Mr. Godot, please summon your first witness.
He's so unhappy to be there.
Yeah. Let's start with the formalities, shall we? Name and occupation. Witness, state your name for the court. Huh? Oh, sorry, sir. The name's Police Department Detective. Occupation, Dick Gumshoe.
Correct.
It's technically not wrong in its own way, is it? It's not gonna be Phoenix. Other way around, detective. Huh? Oh, sorry. Anyway, I'm the officer in charge of this case since yesterday, sir. Since yesterday? Yeah, guy who was on the initial investigation tied up with another case now.
She's really got everything under control. For everyone's sake.
I see. So, Detective Gumshoe, would you outline the court the basic facts of the case? Yes, sir. The victim's name was Glen Elg. God, that's some elf-sounding shit if I've ever heard it. Like, oh yes, Glenelg came from the high mountains of the Misty Peaks, gracing us with his elvish magic. Glenelg, tell me what you see with your elf ears. Fuck, elf eyes.
Tell me what you see with your elf ears. An eyeball pops out of it. It's an Eldritch Horror type elf.
You bet I did, Chip. You have one job, yeah. He was a professional programmer. He's on the payroll for Blue Screens Inc., a local company. This is the victim's autopsy report. Didn't give this at all to Phoenix last time, you know. Damn it. And here's the floor plans of the restaurant. When the incident took place, the victim was sitting right here. The poison coffee was brought over to him by the waitress. The waitress being the accused. Yeah. The victim died from poisoning almost immediately after he took a sip of coffee. At the time of the incident, there were 2 other people in the restaurant. Mr. Gene Armstrong, the owner and chef, and the regular by the name of Mr. Victor Kudo. Seems like a very straightforward case to me. Come, detective, take up this hammer and nail the defendant's coffin shut with your own 2 hands. Now then, Detective Gumshoe, let's have your testimony. Yes, sir. I'm worried. When the incident took place, the victim was alone at his table, sir. We understand that the guy, Glenelg, was listening to the radio at the time. Traces of poison were found in his coffee cup. And what we found was a potassium cyanide. That stuff really packs a punch. And, it looks like Maggie Bird might have, well, had some kind of motive. Using the dark, aromatic depths of coffee to conceal the poison. Classy. Classy lady. The facts of this case seem to be ironclad. Mr. Wright, I would ask you to begin your cross-examination, but... Yes? Please, no intimidation tricks this time around. That understood? I already told you that. Wasn't me? The worst part is every time I see Yusa, I think it's Jar Jar Binks.
It's not used. Misa. Misa Phoenix, right?
Misa Phoenix, right? Oh my god, you're so intimidating. The funny part is if we see this guy, that's the voice I'm giving him from now on. He's gonna be fucking Jar Jar.
Please.
He's gonna be Jar Jar.
No, please. Don't make him even worse.
Can I stop you for just a minute? Huh? What is it? Did I say something that contradicts the evidence? He's so desperate for that to be true, he's practically crying.
Poor Gumshoe.
The testimony now doesn't match the testimony given by Miss Bird. She claims there was another man at the victim's table. Yeah, that's what she said. And... what killer wouldn't say that when faced with a homicide conviction? Hey! Sadly, her testimony isn't supported by the owner or the other customer. Isn't that right, Detective Gumshoe? Do a deep Waluigi voice. No. Yeah, it's true. There are 2 testimonies tie up on that. They both said there was no other guy at the table. What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or not? First and foremost, yeah, I want to press on this point for one reason. This is something I noticed in the last one. If you look at the Tres Bien floor, if you come in, right, there's a wall right here. If this guy's sitting over here, he can't even see a table. His testimony is not valid. So I want to press on that, yes. Well, maybe the witness just missed him. Perhaps their view of the victim's table was obscured in some... Okay, thank you, Phoenix. Huh. The argument is as weak as the... That argument is as weak as the coffee I Tres Bien trite. I have here in my possession a ticket. A ticket? Looks more like a photo to me. Yes, a one-way ticket to Guiltyville. Population, the defendant. This photograph taken from near the entrance to the kitchen. This is the scene that is witnessed by the chef moments after the poisoning took place. Correct? I think the court will agree that with such a clear view of the scene of the crime... How, Mr. Shrike, could anyone have overlooked a second person at the table? Ooh. Certainly seems to show the victim's table extremely clearly. Well, time to look at that picture real quick. I'm just trying to find out what's wrong with it. And I do not know it yet. Oh, beans! Beans! He was listening to his radio, you're saying? Yeah, he had a portable radio in his chest pocket.
Maggie told us that too, didn't she? Something about how one of them had some sort of earpiece.
The what chip? What should I do? Should I press this harder or not? Let's press harder. And what was it that the victim was listening to on the radio, Detective Gumshoe? That's a good question. That's a good question. Huh? How should I know? Thanks a lot. We're now one step closer to the middle of nowhere.
This isn't going very well, is it?
Detective, could you perhaps tell us about the poison and how it was used? No, this guy does have a portable radio. The thing about it is it could just be in like his lap or something, you know what I'm saying? So it's something like it's a clear contradiction, I don't know. Say again, Katie?
Nothing. I was just clearing my throat.
So, traces of poison were found in the coffee cup and nowhere else? Not sure I get you, pal. Was the poison a liquid or was it a powder? If I had to put it in layman's terms, I'd say it was a powdery substance. So the poison could have been in anything that was on the table. Sugar, salt, pepper. Ha! Do you put salt and pepper in your coffee, trite? The victim took his coffee black with no sugar. It seems the poison could have only been in the coffee. What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or not? Let's press. Are you absolutely certain the victim even drank any of his coffee? Huh? What do you mean? According to this file, the poison was found in the victim's coffee cup. But what proof is there that the victim ever drank any of it? Oh, hey, you're right. That's what I was thinking. In case you were wondering, the last objection was for the detective there. Ah, for me? Oh, hey, you're right. You may be fooling the court, but I'm not falling for it. If you have time to waste, if you have time to present that piece of evidence. That piece? Yes, that piece. What piece was it again? This! Should I be grateful this coffee's only hot enough to give me first degree burns? Oh, now I remember. This is the victim's coffee cup. Yes, the victim's cup. Take a good look at the rim. Oh yes, it's unmistakable. There's clearly a coffee stain on it. Conclusive proof that the victim did drink the poisoned coffee that was in the cup. The victim gulped down the bitter death that the waitress brought to him. Like this!
God. No.
Can I just say one thing? I love the assumption in his mind that the guy was just like gulping it down like no tomorrow, which just like it seems like a little dainty. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the most unhinged we've seen him yet. I can appreciate it.
He really loves his coffee. What can I say?
For the record, the only prints on the cups are the victims and the defendants. Upon further investigation of the cup, we found a certain chemical substance. God damn it. Everything's just going against me right now. Potassium cyanide, I've heard of that chemical before. Exactly how strong is this poison, Detective Gumshoe? It's, well, the stuff's lethal. Eat too much, and your history.
How much is too much?
A lethal dose is 0.2 grams. That's enough to finish anyone off.
0.2 grams? How much is that?
You know when you swab your ears for earwax? Yeah, about that much. Earwax, huh? Sounds like something Gumshoe got an abundance of. Such a small quantity of poison could have been concealed anywhere. And it looks like Maggie Bird might have had some kind of motive. Some kind of motive? Yeah, but if you ask me, it's been blown way out of proportion. You know what my golden rule is, Detective. Chuck out a bad cup of coffee, you can always get another. Huh? I don't get it. I'm saying we can always get another witness on the stand if we have to chuck you out. So stick to the facts, detective. Now then, what was Miss Bird's motive?
That was a pretty good, like, gulp, by the way. Like, that was... I just had to call that out. It was audible.
Yeah.
Which is impressive.
Yeah, I did it like an actual... I was just looking... kind of deal. I have pro-gulping noises. Let's do it. Come on, Gumshoe. She was, They said she wanted to steal a lottery ticket. I knew it. That's what we heard yesterday, too. It disappeared from the scene of the crime. And it wasn't just any lottery ticket. It was a winning ticket for $500,000.
Mr. Armstrong knew about the ticket too, didn't he? But he stole the wrong one.
Then, is it possible Maggie stole a winning one? What should I do? Should I press on this point or not? We're gonna press a little harder.
Well, if she had $500,000, you think she could buy her way out of the this game?
That's a good point. Wait a minute. The mere fact that the lottery ticket disappeared is no way implicates my client. Ha! I have here in my hand the very ticket in question. Godot, you stole it, you bastard! You killed him! That's the $500,000 lottery ticket! One of the female police officers found it when she was conducting a search of the defendant. Oh shit. What? Yeah, we're screwed here, Katie. Maggie's dead. Order, order!
Well, maybe if you're a Phoenix Wright, but we do have Beta Whooper on our hands.
We do have...
who is not bothered by such trifle.
We do have Ace Attorney Beta Whooper, who can defend any client against any odds. She was a lucky bird, our little waitress. You will submit that ticket to evidence to the court immediately, and I will take it home. Better keep an eye on that ticket. The way the judge's voice is quivering. This ticket was presented to the court in the previous trial too, but it feels heavier now somehow. $500,000, you say?
What?
I'm just pretending to be the judge, like wanting to steal it. Like, you know? It's just a scrap of paper. What matters is where it was found, Your Honor. That's on Maggie's person, unfortunately. That's enough. The facts of this case seem overwhelmingly clear to me. The defendant had ample opportunity to commit the crime which she was charged. Furthermore, it seems beyond a reasonable doubt that she did indeed commit this crime. I like an old man who knows the score. It's also the matter of a $500,000 lottery ticket which I will be taking into my pocket. That alone provides a very credible motive. I mean, for some money, even I might be tempted to bend the rules. I don't mind an old man who is weak to a siren call of money.
Good Nick! Godot's bribing the judge with $500,000! The evidence against Maggie is starting to pile up fast.
Yeah, that's because the court has ruled guilty once already. I'd say it's about time to wrap up this repeat performance. With one final decisive piece of evidence. He's got more evidence against Maggie? This is the apron the delightful Miss Bird was wearing at the time.
Wow, that's not the cleanest apron I've ever seen.
That stain looks like it can't be blood, can it? Ah, seems the star of our play was a little flustered. And somehow spilled coffee on herself. The coffee? It's not the first thing that caught my eye. Of course, the coffee stain isn't the most interesting thing about this apron. No, there's something else that stands out even more. Something else? I presume you mean... Of course, I'm referring to the pocket. The pocket? A search carried out right after the incident uncovered this. Potassium... Oh my god! Jesus, Maggie! The very poison used by the killer was in her apron pocket. A bottle of poison in Maggie's pocket? Yeah, Maggie's prints were all the only ones on it. Maggie! Oh, fuck me.
It wasn't her fault.
Order, order, order! The court will accept these items into evidence. Fuck! There's something still bothering me, Goodell. Why have you not explained the bloodstain onto the court? Bloodstain? What bloodstain would that be? Don't play games, prosecutor. The blood color stain that's smeared all over the apron. That's ridiculous. No one told me about anything of bloodstains. You don't need to be told, you just look at it. Well, detective, could this stain really be blood? No way, sir. That's just ketchup, sir. Oh, ketchup? She must have gotten some on her apron while taking someone their breakfast that day. You could have spoken up a little sooner, Detective Gumshoe. Pull a stunt like that again, and I'll have you drink 17 cups of ketchup, witness. I thought everyone knew what it was already.
Gumshoe's the only valid one.
I haven't seen anything yet to make me doubt the last ruling I made on this case. The motive, the opportunity, and the supporting evidence. They have all been clearly established. Well, Trite, seems you really are a phony after all. You really know how to drive a man nuts. Witness, please continue with your testimony. I'm sorry for the court, the crime scene, and the findings of your investigation there. The crime was reported at 2:25 by a kinda scary old man, sir. Poor Maggie had passed out from the shock. Must have been real tough for her. Victim didn't have any identification on him. But we figured out who he was pretty quick, and then the investigation went smoothly. When Maggie was searched, we found a lottery ticket and the bottle of poison. And that was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene. You identified the victim and secured your prime suspect. Very good. Last chance to convince the court you're a real lawyer, Trite. Don't count on any more cross-examinations after this one, so let the fun begin. Who are you, Godot? Apparently we know you from the past or some bullshit. Scary old man, Detective Gumshoe. And there's an old man who's a regular at the restaurant where the incident happened. Ah, we're obviously talking about the same old man. Officers were dispatched right after the report came in, but the old man still made a fuss. What took you so long? He hurled abuse at them and seeds. Seeds! It was nothing. I caught each one with my teeth. Wait, what?
Can you imagine? I just want you to imagine.
So stupid.
With his teeth specifically, though.
Yeah, he's going like. I am not. I know who he is, but I'm not spoiling it. Thanks, Chip. Thank you for not spoiling it.
Yeah. I've played through the series too, Chip. So you and me, it's our secret.
It's the fucking Orca from Ace Attorney 4, isn't it?
You're wrong on multiple accounts. The Orca's not in Ace Attorney 4.
Listen, if I don't know the answer to something, Chip, it's the fucking Orca. That's what my answer is 90% of the time. How did they make the Orca come into the courtroom? I have to know this now.
Technology.
Freaking Zoomers. Zoom.
I mean, I'm trying to remember. I think Ace Attorney 5 is Ace Attorney 5 still a feature? I can't remember. Because remember, Ace Attorney, like, is supposed to be taking place in the future.
Yeah. The far-flung future of 2007 or something. Love it. I guess not even the mighty Godot can avoid being attacked by that guy. The old man was the only other customer at the place at the time. He took his time finding a payphone, apparently, so he was late reporting the crime. How long was the defendant unconscious for? The officers got to the crime scene around 2:40. Maggie was still out cold in the kitchen at that time.
Okay, it's still the future. I see the Orca trial happens on July 20th, 2026.
Okay, guys, in 4 years, we will play that trial. Take another 10 minutes or so before she came to. I would kind of like to have been on the scene myself. I bet you would have liked to carry out the search too. I would have loved to see Maggie. No.
A professional bird watcher is a pretty good line.
That is a good line, but still. Save the romantics for your own time, detective. All we need to know is about the investigation. I guess I'm pretty red right now, aren't I? You didn't have any? Are you saying that it was stolen then? No, I don't think so. The victim didn't have a driver's license or even a credit card on him, pal. All he had was 58 cents in his wallet. 58 cents? Yeah, I can't believe I found someone with less in their wallet than me, pal. The victim sounds like he was a thoroughly miserable young man. Or some kind of outlaw. Why not give him a bit of an edge?
Yeah, can we, like, talk about the background of the victim at all?
Say again?
No, it's just like, they're speculating about the victim, but, like, they know who he was. Why are they speculating the state of his finances based on what's in his pocket? It drives me crazy every time.
I think I'm on something here. We figured out who he was pretty quick, and then the investigation went smoothly. Wait a second. Did I say something dumb again? Let me paraphrase what you just testified to the court. The victim didn't have any form of ID on him. That's basically what you said, yes? Yeah, basically. In that case, how were you able to identify the victim so quickly? Oh, that. He's so let down, he's got the whole sagged soldiers and puppy eye thing going on. There was a prescription bag on the victim's table along with the... What? With the lottery tickets. It seems Mr. Glenn Elk visited the doctor before he went to Tres Bien. We got the victim's name from the medical records of the doc who prescribed the meds. It's a reliable enough source for this court. What should I do? Should I leave this alone or ask to hear more? Ask about his health. I do want to know what his health insurance is like, actually. So the victim had no form of identification on him, correct? Yeah. And yet, before arriving at the doctor, he went to see the doctor, which means he must have had his medical insurance card with him. Oh, that is very true. The fact it hasn't been found at this The fact that it hasn't been found points to only one obvious conclusion: the victim's medical card was stolen. Huh. True, the victim didn't have a medical insurance card. But why? Because Mr. Glenelg is an American. He didn't have medical insurance to begin with! Huh? As I thought, a thoroughly miserable young man. Or some kind of outlaw. A bit of an edge never hurt anyone.
Looks like we're off course again, Nick.
Witness, please continue with your testimony. Explain for the court the events following the preliminary investigation. I had to make that joke. Let's get to, let's ask about the prescription. What should I do? Let's ask about the prescription bag. So what sort of medication was in the bag? Well, actually, the bag we found was empty. Huh? Yeah, completely empty. It was completely empty. That's sus as fuck. This dude literally got to the doctor, right? Got the chest BN. All the medication is gone. We have wait a second. Huh. You're entering an empty bag as evidence? Desperate are you, trite? Now what happened with the investigation after that, detective? Stop 1 second. That bottle's not necessarily a prescription bottle, I guess. At least that one that I'm used to. But the defendant had been passed out for a while, correct? In that case, isn't it possible someone planted the evidence on Maggie's pocket? Hey, yeah, you've nailed it, pal. Happens to me all the time. We had the department party the other day, and when I got there, I was wearing the boss's shoes. Keep up this crazy testimony, detective, and those shoes will end up down your throat. Sigh. So trite. Someone planted the evidence in Maggie's pocket. That's a pretty bold statement. Care to back it up with some evidence? Well, I'd love to if I had any. It appears you don't have evidence to support your theory, Mr. Wright. Continue with your testimony, witness. F. So the $500,000 lottery ticket and the bottle and the poison were accounted for. Yeah. Interesting. It's true that those two items were accounted for, but wasn't there another lottery ticket that was stolen that day? Oh yeah, the one that the restaurant owner took. He won the whole dollar with it. What a lucky guy, huh? They're just gonna let him get away with it? It was just $1, detective.
Because no one cares when it's that little, except for Gumshoe.
I don't find a hole in the testimony. The judge is gonna hand down the verdict.
Gumshoe isn't giving us anything to work with. We can't find any contradictions if he doesn't give us something. Detective, give us something!
Yeah, that's true. But Maggie and Gumshoe are like dumb and dumber. Only hope is that they were so dumb they missed something obvious.
Come on, Gumshoe! Be the dumbest you've ever been!
He's just smiling the entire time. Okay. Let me see what we have. So, right now... Oh, we're gonna have to bring that in soon. What do I actually don't think I know the contradiction immediately. Hold on. Is this one of the things I have to go back and ask again about something? Let's ask this one again. 'Cause we were talking about this one for a second. Hold on. No, okay. I thought something else would happen there.
I'm trying to remember. There's something, I think it might be what it is, but I don't know, so I don't want to say. I could look it up, but like that's the problem is like when you already play these cases, you're already jumping like 15 points ahead.
Yeah.
Before you forget about all the minute stuff.
Oh! No! That's
No. It was there because you took it. So there is something that does seem like it would be missing that I would put there, but
Yeah. Let's see. What was missing? No. Screwed.
Steph, you're gonna wanna facepalm when you figure out what it is.
Yeah, probably.
If I'm correct. Which I'm pretty sure I am.
My attorney's pad. Is the bag in the photo? No. But they said they found the bag next to him. That's the problem. Is it the saucer?
Steph, why was the bag entered into evidence? Why is
It's
it
missing
sus?
medicine. We don't. Oh, we just present the bag. Hey Mitchell, we're doing good. How are you? See, like I was talking about the missing medicine.
Yeah, you're like, oh, it's so sus that it's missing, and then they're like, what's missing from the crime scene? And you're like, I don't know.
Now facepalm. Yeah, give myself a little facepalm. It's going good, Mitchell. How are you doing? We got a new buddy, the primordial ace attorney Whooper. Did that the gumshoe? I think I should point something out to you. There's one small contradiction in your testimony. Oh, finally! I'm getting all anxious just waiting, so hurry up, will ya? You testified that nothing else was missing from the crime scene. However, the prescription bag you mentioned was empty. Did the officer recover the medicine from the scene of the crime later? No, they didn't. The victim was given a prescription right before going to Tres Bien. Even Whooper knew it. Whooper knows everything. Where then did the medicine disappear to? You too cold, pal. Indeed. Due consideration was given to the victim's prescription at the previous trial. Witness. Why do they always overlook such vital pieces of evidence? I guess that's the most careless thing I've done so far, huh?
He wasn't the one who did the initial case, though, so
that is
fine.
true, yeah. The victim was killed by poison, and the victim's medicine mysteriously disappeared. The victim's own prescription could have been the lethal poison itself. It's actually true. Order! Well, Mr. Godot, what do you say to that? Huh. That's all. What? Read the court the name of the clinic on the prescription bag, will you? What's the clinic's name got to do with anything? New Ear Ornithology Clinic. Wait, this is something to do with your laryngitis. This is a throat thing. New Ear Otolaryngological Clinic or otolaryngological? So what kind of illness would the victim be suffering from, Mr. Godot? Hardly any illness, Your Honor. More like a bitter war wound, you could say. A war wound? The day before the incident, Mr. Elg found himself in a fight. He took a blow to the side of the head and ruptured his eardrum. That makes sense, yeah. He ruptured his eardrum? Then what on earth is the prescription he was given? It was a cream to be applied topically inside his ear canal, not to be ingested. What? It's mentioned in the autopsy report if you read the fine print. They found traces of the medication in the victim's left ear.
Yes, here it is. It's very, very fine print.
It seems Mr. L correctly applied some of his medicine while he was at Tres Bien. Therefore, it would be absurd to believe he would have eaten his medication.
See that the medication is irrelevant to this case after all.
No.
Nick! You don't think of something quick or I'll be over.
She's right. But I can't get away with any legal objection. What should I do? Save? So I already screwed up a few times. Only moments ago, Mr. Godot made the following statement. It seems Mr. L correctly applied some of the medication while he was at Tres Bien. If that's the case, then why is the medication not found at the scene of the crime? But the medication in question was for topical use inside the ear canal. That doesn't change the fact that it could not be found at the crime scene. However insignificant it might seem, it's a lawyer's duty to pursue the truth. You know as well as I that the medication is irrelevant. It hardly seems that a prescription drug would contain potassium cyanide. It hardly seems likely that the coffee the waitress served would contain it either. But it did. The possibility is undeniable. That's enough. Mr. Godot, is the detective the only witness the prosecution wishes to call? Mr. Godot! I got my own witness I'd like to call, sir. It's the old man who was there at the restaurant the day of the murder. Victor Kudo, the pigeon hater? Very well. The matter of disappearing medication seems a little more than trivial at best. However, it wasn't explored at all in the previous trial. And that is something that bothers me.
Yay, good job, Nick!
The court will adjourn for a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear the prosecution's next witness. Oh. I suppose this means I'll just have to finish you off in my last 6 cups. Court is adjourned for recess. 6 cups? God damn, this guy drinks a lot.
Remember, he drinks no more than 17.
Yeah. Wait, so he drank 11 already?
I mean, how many times did you see him glugging stuff? We didn't count.
I hope that they kept that in mind this entire goddamn game and never made him drink more than 17 cups of coffee.
Woo, that was close.
Tell me about it. I nearly died in there.
That's my line, sir. No, it's my line! I think I really did die a little bit. It's a medium thing. Looks like we all nearly died in there. I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. How could he betray us like that? Huh? He said he'd help me. But he totally set me up.
I don't think he meant to do that, Maggie. He was backed to a corner. I mean, the guy's gotta do his job, right?
It's okay. I know all about lies and betrayal. I've had them my whole life.
God damn.
But really hurt this time. It felt like someone punched me hard in the stomach. I hate that guy. Don't ever want to see him again.
God damn! Poor Gumshoe.
The next witness is going to be that old guy from the park, right?
Yeah, Mr. Kudo. Lover of waitress outfits and projectile seats.
I bet he's gonna be really stubborn. I mean, he's pretty set in his ways, you know? Yeah, he's a big old grouch. Are you gonna be able to handle him, Nick?
Yeah, I can take whatever he throws at me. Even those never-ending bird seeds. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Maggie Bird. Mr. Godot, your next witness, please. The prosecution calls the lucky old-timer who caught the show over a cup of coffee. Will the witness please take the stand? Name and occupation if you don't mind.
Name is Victor Kudo, born and bred in the land of the rising sun. Honor and duty are what make me Mind you, I can be quite emotional at times too.
We don't need to hear about that, Mr. Kudo. Please just tell us the court your please just tell the court your occupation.
My occupation? Ah, listen, youngin. How much call do you think there is for kimono embroidery here?
Kimono embroidery?
That's what I do or did back in Japan. I embroidered family crest on kimonos. My ancestors were embroidering kimonos before this country even existed.
I'm a real craftsman. They're a dying breed. And he looks like he's dying, Nick. He's old. Hey, maybe you could embroider my costume sometime.
Anyway, like I said, there's not much demand for that kind of thing here. So I had to take a job working the cash register at a burger joint, pretending to smile.
That burger joint would have been better off putting him in the kitchen.
Another witness. Were you at the restaurant during the time of the incident? Oh yes, I was eating some seeds over a cup of Javachino. Seeds? What do you think these are, I see.
So you saw everything that happened, Gramps.
Did I? Oh yes. Oh yes, I did. I saw it all.
Then please tell the court we are all ears.
Sure, I'll tell you every last detail.
It's really cool. I didn't read the whole thing, I'll be honest. I just kind of clicked. Are those seeds or are those beans? They look like beans.
He was feeding them to the birds, so I'm pretty sure they're seeds.
Can you feed beans to birds?
I don't see why you couldn't, but I'm pretty sure it's seeds.
A young man was reading the sports paper. The serving girl brought him a Javachino, but she put something in it. The man took one sip of it. It looked like he was in terrible pain and collapsed. That's the serving girl right there in the defendant's chair. I do remember her well.
Yeah, of course you do.
Mr. Kudo, she's not a serving girl. Please refer to her as a waitress. You're as bad as the rest of them. All these newfangled words. What's wrong with the old-fashioned ones? Newfangled? All talk of radios and glasses. It's wireless and spectacles, I tell ya. Excuse me. Listen to me, everyone. Don't forget the old days. Don't let the good old days slip away.
Well, I think it's time to begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, that is bullshit. Anyways, I can prove it. So you saw the victim then? You saw Mr. Glenelg.
I wanted to know if Gutson Braun retained his championship or not.
Just look at the sports paper the victim was reading, huh? And at the locations in question, there are partitions between the tables on the same side of the restaurant, right?
So what if there are?
If you say that you could see the victim, that means you were sitting on the table on the other side of the restaurant, correct?
Ha! I go to a place to drink Javachino. I don't go to sit. I don't remember which table I was sitting at.
And you go there to eye the waitress. Mr. Kudo, this is a very grave accusation. Are you sure about what you saw?
Victor Kudo never makes a mistake. I dot every T and cross every I.
Okay. I see.
My eyesight's fine. The doctor said I only need spectacles for reading and driving. That's bad.
But his eyes are only fine when he's scoping out the waitress.
And I saw what the serving girl put into the Javachino as well.
I better know what's coming. Let's press it harder. Your Honor, we need more clarification on what was put into the victim's coffee. I'd like to ask the witness add what he knows about this to his testimony.
I agree.
Witness, would you please enlighten us?
Sure. There's no question about it. She very conspicuously put some white powder in there.
Did she really put that into the coffee?
You doubt me, boy? She took out some small brown bottle and sprinkled it in.
Has she been adding sugar?
Sugar in a small brown bottle like that.
Like that?
Witness, could you please describe the bottle in more concrete terms?
Huh. A bottle like this, perhaps?
Oh, there it is! That's the one! That's the bottle of potassium cyanide, I presume.
So what did the accused put into the coffee? I think it's clear, don't you? You took just one sip.
You youngins, you waste everything. Those Javachinos cost $8! In the good old days, we would have drank every last drop, eaten the cup, and then died.
Congratulations, you have earned the title of the battiest man to grace a courtroom. So it was an immediate death. Well, with potassium cyanide, I suppose that is possible.
Oh yes, he slumped over without so much as a twitch. I felt the Javachino I just drank turned sour in my stomach.
Oh yes, I know that feeling.
And the waitress, I presume she is...
You said I remember her well in reference to the waitress. Does she have any particular features that you can identify her by?
Particular features? It's a disgrace, that's what it is.
Sorry?
You can see it all the way up her... You know, she's practically naked in that uniform.
So the particular feature you recognize about the waitress is her outfit? So but anyone could wear just a uniform, even me.
Mr. Wright, please spare them. Please spare the court any further mental anguish from that image.
Well, Steph, you have to replace your maid outfit with the Tresbian maid outfit now, I guess.
Can you do me a favor? Can you see if there's a picture of Phoenix Wright in a Tresbian maid outfit? I want to see that now.
There's 100% someone has drawn that. I've seen it with my own eyeballs.
Can you please send me a picture of that?
Sure.
Thank you. You sound so defeated.
Don't get all excited, Nick. You've got to keep yourself together. We can wear cute dresses after.
KSG, you're going to let our friend here relax. So the beta whooper is going to go rest. There we go.
What component do you want? There's multiple.
Stretch.
Of course.
Give me the most questionable one.
Here's a good quality one. I've seen a better / worse, depending on your opinion, than the one I'm sending you right now. I just can't find it
Fantastic.
in 2 seconds, so I'm sending you this one because it's a good second, I guess.
Thank you. Thank you very much, KSG. Now our friend Beta Whooper is relaxing a little. Let's see what you just sent me.
Here, I'll be...
Damn, Edgeworth's in one too! Look at that! Edgeworth is in one too! God
Oh,
damn!
they have one with Edgeworth, Phoenix, and Godot.
I'm gonna share this to the Botanist Cool server real quick.
Oh my god. Well, I don't have the artist credit, so...
The artist credit is on it, I believe. Or you know, I'll reverse image search it later and I'll do it. But god damn!
I need to find the one I've seen more recently. I think it's on Twitter or something.
Look at Edgeworth's legs! Here, you know, there's a mark on it, so I'm gonna put it on the Botanist Cool Twitter thing real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put it in stream chat, and I'll get it soon. But like, look at Edgeworth's legs, baby! God damn!
I still can't find it, but...
Yeah, he's loaded himself out. He's very tired now. He's tired trifling with the things of mortals. Oh my god. Alright, let's continue on. This got a bit carried away.
Ha! There's other things I recognize about her too.
He seems pretty sure of himself. What should I do? Press harder. Sure, you saw a waitress take over a cup of coffee to the victim. But what matters is whether the waitress was Maggie Bird or not. Oh my god, it's so adorable. God, that's good quality image.
Quite right. Mr. Kudo. Those other features you recognize about the defendant, I would ask you to add them to your testimony. Sure, sure. There was a ribbon in her hair, and her apron straps were loose.
What? That doesn't help. That's literally only... Stop. That's literally her uniform still. You do seem to remember several details about her appearance, but what about the most crucial detail of all, her face?
Ha! If I would remember that.
The straps were loose. I know, right? The witness noticed the straps on the accused aprons. He's unlikely to make a mistake about her face.
That's right, I can even tell you the color of her ribbon in her hair. It was red.
So you see, there's nothing wrong with the witness's eyesight. There's no doubt he remembers the waitress pretty well. What should I do? I get the feeling there's something more to this somehow. As for the waitress's back? That's interesting. The identifying features you described are all things you would see from the back.
So what?
Is it possible that you never saw the waitress from the front at all? He's got you there, Gramps. He's just like, fucking owned, Gramps. Get wrecked. People normally talk about facial features when they're asked to describe someone. But this witness's testimony is nothing but straps and ribbons.
This is harassment! I tell you, I'm not obsessed with straps or ribbons. I'm just telling you what I saw.
Mr. Kudo, the court requests that you add details about any identifying features. Features you observe from the front, that is, to your testimony.
Sure, sure.
This whole testimony is getting longer and longer.
And if I can't find a hole in it soon, it's gonna get even longer, I bet. There wasn't anything about her that caught my interest from the front when I saw her. God damn it. Oh, this man's an idiot. Okay. You didn't find anything to be distinct, but you did clearly see the witness's face, right?
No doubt, no question about it. I think I'm this far to back down now. Victor Kudo never backs down.
That's not the answer I was looking for, but okay.
You turned this into a matter. This has turned into a matter of pride for old CD now, I guess.
CD! He's an ass man, yeah, basically.
I wonder if he really did see Maggie's face or not.
Like I thought, we need some concrete proof of this. Proof that the old man didn't see the waitress clearly from the front.
Do you think old CD really saw Maggie do it?
Nope. Well, he probably had his eye on the waitress the whole time he was there. That's why he is there, after all.
But he was there for the cute outfits, right? Not the waitress.
I guess. Though she makes a good point, though.
Hey, did I just say something clever? Hey!
I wonder if the waitress Mr. Kudo saw was really Maggie.
That's what we have to figure out, Nick.
But yeah, no, canonically speaking, Elijah, we have found out that this man's literally just going there for the maid outfits.
Yeah, this is not new information.
This man is sketchy at best. Mr. Kudo, I would like you to please take a look at this.
Ha! That filthy thing would suit filth like you just perfectly. Actually, it reminds me of what my grandson looks like just after he's done eating.
Have you ever seen this before?
Of course I haven't. You think I'd forget something as dirty as that? Huh? Well, you half-witted clot. What is it? Ever since I said you half-witted clot, there's been an eerie silence in here.
Mr. Kudo, this apron is the apron worn by the defendant on the day of the poisoning. And as you said yourself, you wouldn't forget something like this. Which means if you had really seen this apron before... Yes, you know what I'm getting at. You could have possibly seen the waitress from the front!
Oops.
Can we get it for perjury, please?
Witness! You can't just oops your way out of this.
The day witnesses got in on perjury is the day that Phoenix Wright has cleaned up the courts.
Well. Looks like we finally have a genuine trial on our hands. Listen, Trite, here are the facts. On the day of the incident, there was only one waitress in the restaurant.
That being the defendant, Miss Maggie Bird.
Exactly. And when the one waitress put the poison into the coffee cup, this old guy was watching.
Help you understand the gravity of the situation, Mr. Kudo. The fate of the defendant may well rest on what you remember seeing.
Just tell the court exactly what you saw, Gramps.
You can rely on me, Captain. My noggin's in perfect working order. I can't remember a single occasion which I forgot what a burger a customer wanted.
I remember. Probably more like he messed up so many times he's blocking it out.
Very well, let's test just how good your memory is and attention to detail is, Mr. Kudo. Tell us what you remember about the victim.
God damn. We already saw he's willing to commit perjury.
He was another one of those pesky young types wearing a broken pair of spectacles. He had a newspaper in his right hand, and a noisy brat kept rustling its pages. The young man was listening to the wireless. I remember that well. And the serving girl in the question brought over the Javachino. The little fidget picked up the hand with his free hand and took a sip. Testimony we have just heard was to test how credible the witness memory is. It seems to me that he remembers the victim in great deal of detail. Oh yes, I hate those you-know-what types who are so vague about everything.
How are we gonna handle this, Nick?
We only need to do one thing. We just need to prove that the old man's memory is shot.
Just trip him up, you mean? Isn't that kind of cruel?
I suppose, but it's what I do best. I like bullying old people like Wendy Oldbag and this old man.
They deserve it, though.
Yeah, they do. And the judge a little bit. Spectacles.
Dark glasses to you, one of those lenses was green, the other was broken. You fangled rubbish, that's what I
He had Google Glass, right?
That's what I remember him so well.
He did have some kind of lens over his left eye, but I wouldn't have called it a pair of glasses.
He seems to have been wearing some kind of modern-looking shades. Perhaps I should take to wearing some and rival Mr. Godot's sharp appearance.
We'd better come up with something sharp and quick.
Guess I'll wait to see if I should challenge him about the spectacles. The newspaper was a sports paper, was it?
You, that young hooligan, I nearly asked him, can't you even read without fidgeting, How's I supposed to be able to read the back page with all the wrestling going on? I needed to find out if Guts and Braun retained his championship title.
It was his paper, not yours. If you wanted it so bad, why did you buy your own?
Why are you looking at me for like that? How dare you judge me? Jeez,
Justin Braun got beaten yesterday, by the way.
Wait, how do you know this?
Sports!
Sports! I love sports! I didn't know Maya is Maya canonically a sports head? Like, does she do this?
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
She's probably just like the window into any sort of pop relevant thing, since Phoenix is so old at the age of 26.
I'm gonna ask you not to
25?
say it. Oh, it hurts. Let me hurt myself real quick. How old are you, Phoenix? She's only 19.
Yeah, Maya's only 19. Maya.
Well,
She's
not
not
even
a
in
zoomer
here.
because it's.
Yeah, Right's not even in here. F.
Yeah, he's not in there right now, I guess.
The wireless. That the decadent young rascal. In my day, it was one or the other. Read the paper or listen to the wireless. Oh boy. And using an earpiece is selfish. That's what it is. I was straining my ears. I couldn't catch any of it. Is he desperate to listen to the radio? What do you look at me for that, huh? How dare you feel sorry for me? Ugh. Ow. Oh god. You mean the waitress who you only saw from behind, right? You're one of those, are you? You never let anything go, isn't that right? Maybe.
Phoenix is like, I'm a petty bitch, what about?
Oh, it went all about me.
I mean, he's not wrong. He met a kid for several months as a young child and then grew up and was like, I'm gonna follow this kid.
His free hand.
Yes!
Which hand was that?
Weren't you listening before, cloth ears? I said he was wrestling the paper with his right hand, didn't I? His free hand wasn't his right hand, which means it was... Ow!
I couldn't read that fast. Perhaps the great Mr. Trite has 3 hands. Yeesh, I was only asking. Nobody to gang up on me and treat me like a freak. Hopefully this cross-examination has established one thing. That this old guy's memory has more holes than a slice of Swiss.
I guess we need to find a contradiction in his testimony somewhere, huh?
Anything will do, even if it's just the smallest detail. We need to make one mistake and he's ours. Alright, so I need to find out. I feel like it's gonna be the hands. I feel like it's gonna be something about the hands. That photo is not helping at all. I do love the inclusion of Mask the Mask. It is really kind of cute. I don't know where to... Did you not see the lottery tickets? See, the problem is I don't see the thing here. I don't see the newspaper here. I don't. That doesn't mean it wasn't there. That's the problem. It's Ace Attorney.
The newspaper was like behind the thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, but it could have been put there after by the murderer when he left. I'm trying to think. Because this picture doesn't prove jack shit. He had a ruptured eardrum. Yeah, he's thinking that. I'm thinking.
Oh, apparently he wears the maid dress in the manga.
Oh, it's amazing. Maybe where's in the anime too, and I go, we'll see that there too.
No, because like I have like some case files, for example, that are like little crack episodes, and they're very good.
What the hell is it? I'm actually trying to think. All right. Left by the victim. I mean, I may as well try pretending. Like, that's a good point. He did. If it was left by the victim, he couldn't leave it after his death, right? So. Wrong thing! No! I presented my attorney's badge. Bright Moon! Hello! That was stupid. I presented my attorney's badge by accident.
Oh wait, where's Beta? Where's our friend?
So KSG redeemed let our friend sleep. So
I am
he's resting
summoning
now.
friend. we need. This is our time of need.
Our boy Beta Whooper is back, and he's an attorney. I had a newspaper in my right hand. I'm trying to think of it because, like, I feel like if you left this there, I think I'm gonna go for the paper. I'm gonna try it. Wasn't that? Hope you're doing well, Bright Moon. Give him yes, baby, yes, baby. Let's see. Ah! I'm trying to think of what it is. His memory is spotty. I have to prove his memory spotty because here's the thing. He's saying he's messing with the newspaper. We know he was messing with lottery tickets. Yeah, what if he used his right hand to drink the coffee? No, 100%, but I don't have any proof that happened. Wait a second. Because the problem is with this photo. The problem is with this photo, it doesn't necessarily prove that the cup was in his right hand, but I guess you could say if he fell down and dropped it, like, that's not impossible, so we could try doing that. Not that. God damn it. Doing great. I'm glad to hear that, Bright Moon. I'm glad to hear you're doing great. That's good. I'm glad to hear you're doing great. Yeah, I tried. Like, this kind of looks like he could have dropped it with his right hand, 100%. But, like, it's not Ace Attorney logic enough to get it done, I guess. We just gotta prove his memory's bad. So, I think it has to do with the lottery tickets. Because we don't see a newspaper here, right? I think it has to do with the lottery tickets. I think it has to do with the lottery tickets, because, like, you don't forget a dude, like, if he's reading the paper, you're not gonna, like, let's just, it's not lottery tickets, okay. So it's not lottery tickets, god damn it. Let me press him again here. Let's see if something happens. Who was it? You think it's a sports paper. What if What if? Is it a sports paper? It's a sports paper. Yeah. Okay. When I figure it out, yeah, apparently this is so easy. Apparently this is so easy. I hate this. I fucking hate this. I fucking hate this. I fucking hate this. Fuck this. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. No, this is fucking bullshit. Did I present the wrong thing again? If he can't hear, he has a ruptured eardrum. Fuck off.
Sorry, I've been slightly distracted because I've been trying very hard to find the artwork that's in my brain, and I can't find it. It's very frustrating.
Oh, you're good. What? How do I prove he had? I swear to Christ. I hate this. The lip stain has it so that he'd be holding the cup on his right hand. The lip stain had it so he was holding the cup on his right hand. Look at that lip stain. Okay. There we go. Went down a falsehood. God damn it. It was the lip stain.
No.
Mr. Kudo, go on.
Maddening.
Yeah, I know, right? Mr. Kudo, do you remember what you were told at the start of the testimony? This was a way of testing the credibility of your memory. I know, there's nothing wrong with my memory, I tell you nothing. If I got anything wrong, I'll eat these seeds and sing the pigeon song. Care to tell us where this is going, Trite?
Take a wild guess.
Take a wild fucking guess. I'm about to destroy your day. That reaction was worth it, thanks. Do you like the false reaction, like he's deaf technically because he ruptured his fucking eardrum? According to Mr. Kudo, the victim was holding on the paper with his right hand, while drinking coffee with his free hand, which would make it his left. Ha! What is this, kindergarten? But I'd like the court to please look at this. That's the cup the victim used, correct? Yes, and on the rim you'll notice the mark left by the victim's lips. Yes, there is a stain left by the coffee. If you consider where that stain is, you'll clearly see the victim was holding the cup with his right hand. Hey, Ethno, how are you doing today? But how? Well, Mr. Kudo, the court is waiting for your epic performance. You said you'd eat those seeds and sing the pigeon song. Ah! How you doing today, Ethno? I hope you're doing good. Mr. Kudo, I'm afraid this is simply not acceptable. I think the witness had better go back to... Wait! Kind of got a little bit of admin in there by accident. If you think I'm going to stand here and listen to you tell me I'm mad, you're wrong. I don't care about that dirty coffee cup. I know what I saw. You still insist on your testimony.
That young brat was holding the cup in his left hand. Oh yes, no question, I'm a good law-abiding citizen, I am.
Call the lamb, nice.
In that daddy young hot butt and you, that spiky-haired yahoo who are at fault.
Who, me?
Ah, thank you, old man. We've heard quite enough from you already. Don't call me old man, old man. Been around 68 years I have. You can't ignore me.
Just one more year, that'd be, nice.
Listen to what I've got to say. I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but...
Sure, why not hear a little more?
Mr. Kudo!
But this is my 16th cup of coffee. So this is your final stand.
Thank you, Captain. You can rely on Victor.
Come to the glam. Hey, by the way, Ethno, how do you like our new little boy on the right hand side? Elijah made him not too long ago. Like literally this morning, which is fantastic. I love him to bits. Once again, guys, please check out Elijah, my amazing emo artist. Follow him on YouTube. Follow him on Twitter and Twitch. He's great. All right, guy. I can't reach the boy. He's so far away from me. He's so far away. I can't reach him. Forever separated. He's too superior for me to pet him. Left hand or right hand? I'm right-handed.
The boy was wearing the same earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs.
That's a lie. He had to put things in his ear. He's I've ever seen in my life. Isn't he? He's so great.
He kept fiddling with it all the time. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup too. Then he used the same hand to pick up the cup, his left hand.
I'm left-handed because he forgets. I was. It's true. True. I was actually waiting for Katie to go. I'm left-handed too.
I'm left-handed, yeah.
I remember Katie was like, we were talking about Breath of the Wild, how Breath of the Wild Link had like a right hand.
Yes. Link is traditionally left-handed, and they got rid of that in Breath of the Wild, and I'm salty about it to this day. Because they slowly started forgetting that he was left-handed and started making him right-handed because of all you right-handed people when they added the motion controls. Like for Twilight Princess, on the GameCube version, he's left-handed, and on the Wii version, they flip the entire world to make him right-handed.
That's why it's flipped. I never noticed that, actually.
It's stupid. And then Skyward Sword, you could technically be either one, but like then I guess they forgot and they made Breath of the Wild right-handed. I'll never forgive them. It's my one gripe with Breath of the Wild.
We'll see what happens with Breath of the Wild too. I think he's still right-handed in that, isn't he?
Yeah, I got excited because it looked like his right hand might be destroyed. But it looked like he might be getting another hand, so I'm sad about that.
We know that the victim was wearing a unusual monocle over his left eye.
It wasn't a monocle, Your Honor. It was a small computer monitor used by programmers. Called the Google Glass. It'll take over one day, I promise. Definitely not gonna fall. It's my fault Link is right-handed, Mitchell says.
A monitor? You mean like a television screen?
The inside of the lens is a screen that displays computer data. It's called an HMD. It's a common tool in the victim's line of work. Kitty, you know my next question, right?
What is it?
As a computer programmer of some sort, I don't know your full job, but as a computer programmer person, do you have a Google Glass?
No. Listen, the more you work in technology, there are certain things that you're just like, I don't ever want to touch this.
So are you never going to touch a Google Glass?
I'm probably not going to get Google Glass now. I'm already trying to move off of Chrome, okay?
HD, TV, DVD, CD, all these newfangled letters drive me mad, but they don't matter. The letters C, D, V did not exist back in my day. I know what I saw and I'm telling the truth.
It's true. He doesn't seem to be lying. And those facts are good are in good old black and white. All right, let's see how this goes. So the victim was wearing an HMD. What does it even matter? It's not. There was none of them actually, but anyways. And you're sure that he was wearing the earpiece on the same side? No question. I can only see the side of his head from where I was sitting. Yeah, that's pretty obvious if you look at the floor plans. From the opposite table, he'd only have a view of the side of the victim's head. You can't fill in with it all the time. Alright, so that's what he was saying. Alright. Seems like you kept an eye on Mr. Glenelg. He was getting on my nerves rather than use paper and fill in with his earpiece all the time. Then he went and made all the fuss, dying from one sip of Javachino. I wanted to say to him, calm down, you young brat. Just looking at it made me suddenly speed up my CD and they could have choked. I think the victim was a walking ball of nervous energy. The earpiece you mentioned, which hand did the victim touch it with? You're one of those people, aren't you? You're the type that uses your left hand to get things out of your right pocket. Katie? Are you one of those people?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
I would struggle to do that, actually. I struggle sometimes when it's on the same side of my body.
Same.
I just struggle, Steph, a lot. It's quite sad.
God, that's a mood. Oh, we're just hurting ourselves in these streams, Katie. Or fasten your left cup with your right hand. And when the tour guide says on your right side, you'll see the famous blah blah. I'm one of those people. Elisha doesn't. You're the only one who deliberately looks left, well, aren't you? No, I didn't mean. Obviously, he used the hand on the same side of his body as the earpiece was in. Ow! 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 So we had the HMD on his left side, and knows his left hand, I guess. A cup of coffee to pick up his left hand. You seem very sure of yourself, Mr. Kudo. That's because I know what I saw, and no matter what tricks you try to play on me. But he really did see the guy pick up his left hand. This is a dead end.
Nick, what do you think?
I think the guy's telling the truth, but even so, something's not quite right.
Then chuck evidence at him until he breaks!
If he's not lying, there wouldn't be any contradiction in his testimony, right? See, here's the problem, right? The cup shows right side. The cup shows that he drank it from the right side, right? But we already used that. We can't just use it again. Nine out of 10 times I have something in my hand or on my hand. That's valid. Can't see his face there. His ear was blown out. The accused friend does not have a name yet. No, this is technically a little bit of a precursor. He's supposed to be revealed on Saturday, but like he's here today too. You know what I'm saying? This is like his pre-debut. We do not have a name for him yet. So far, it's just Friendo. Maybe we can have a vote on some suggested names, and we'll see what we choose to name for him in the future. He's an idol. He is an idol. I'd die for Friendo. Yes. I'm gonna save and I'm gonna present him because, like, why would he have an earpiece on the same side of his green lens if his ear's ruptured? This is bothering me. Oh, that was it. Okay. I thought that was not gonna work, but hey, it worked. I'm not sure what relevance this is, but Mr. Kudo, there is something very strange about your observation of the victim. What? You say he was wearing the earpiece on the same side of his HMD. No question, you can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear, without a doubt. I can only see the side of his head from where I was sitting. I don't think so. What did you say? You are no doubt unaware of this fact, Mr. Kudo, but the victim couldn't hear with his left ear. His eardrum was ruptured. And traces of medication for this condition were found on the ear canal. That's right, it's impossible the victim was wearing his earpiece in his left ear because he couldn't even hear in that ear. Is that true, Captain? It is. Pigeon! Pretty pigeon!
We did it. We see the pigeon dance.
The pigeon song!
It's happening.
Order! The witness's testimony is completely unreliable. He only saw the waitress from behind and he claims the victim was wearing an earpiece when we know the eardrum was ruptured. Well, Mr. Godot! A single drop of milk is all it takes to destroy pure black magic in the cup. This old man is my drop of milk.
Captain, are you calling me a drip?
This is the victim's cup in which the potassium cyanide was found. The mark on the rim clearly shows the victim picked it up with his right hand.
I'll never back down. I know I'm right. Lad drank his Javachino with his left hand.
Let me put you out of your misery. Clearly the victim used both hands. Took a sip with the cup on his right hand and then switched to his left. That's what the old man saw. Impossible! Okay, that's a bold statement, Phoenix. He is an AA friend, lawyer, and much more. Yeah. That's a very bold statement. The witnesses already testified on numerous occasions. The victim died immediately after taking just one sip of the coffee. Which hand the victim used to pick up the coffee is irrelevant, Your Honor. The facts still stand. With one hand or the other, Mr. L drank the poisoned coffee. Like this! That's his 17th cup, by the way. That's his 17th cup, I will say that. So if he drinks any more, I'm suing him. For false advertisement. Sadly, Mr. Godot, that doesn't wash. The point of this testimony is to establish whether the witness's memory is credible. And the results are clear. The testimony given by this witness is useless.
I believe it is time to conclude today's proceedings. I'm satisfied that the witness is not deceiving the court, but to be frank, his testimony is a farce. Did you have to be so frank? Take that, you pompous old fogey. I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, you can't reach me from there.
It's over, Mr. Kudo. I have
the high ground.
Why is Robocop taking Edgeworth's place? I don't know, man. I hope we see Edgeworth soon. I really do.
I'm ordering the defense and the prosecution to investigate this case further. That's all for now. The court is adjourned.
Whoa, wait, what?
Wait. If we stop now, where does that leave me? Leave you, Mr. Kudo. Thanks to that blue-suited young upstart over there, I'm just a bumbling old man who can't even dot his T's or cross his I's now.
How's your bad memory my fault?
Sorry, Mr. Kudo, but there's nothing I can do. I've kept my mouth shut till now, but there's something else the court should know.
What?
There's more? To be perfectly honest, it might not be anything. But I want another chance, I want another crack at you, you young shark.
Me? He's looking at me like I'm some sort of evil shogun. he's getting a vision.
Well, everyone, what do you say to one final showdown? The final chapter of this eccentric old man's scrapbook.
Sorry, Gramps. I've already had my 17th cup of coffee. Hey! He did it!
What have you got to lose, Captain? I'll give you the job, all the jobs you want if you come to my house after the trial. I may be 68-year-old, but Victor Kudo is still a man. That's enough for this.
Isn't even like that ancient.
No, he's really not.
I believe it'll be quicker for the court just to hear your testimony. You bet, much, much quicker.
I can't believe this is happening.
You better get ready, youngster. I got the picture. Just quit throwing those seeds at me, would you?
I'll be using some sort of infinite ammo code with those box of seeds. A hacker.
First of all, I want to stress that this might be nothing. I'm not too sure myself. Young boy slumped over the table as soon as he took one sip of the Javachino. Well, the clumsy idiot upset the vase. He knocked it right over. It broke. And the strip of cloth covering the table got completely soaked. Well, how about that? Turn things upside down, huh?
No. Hacker, let's ban him. Let's ban him, yeah.
Is that all? Yes, that's all. I remember it perfectly. Hey, you're doubting me again. You're doubting a poor defenseless old man. No, we're not doubting you, Mr. Kudo.
Don't you get the feeling there's a question hanging on everyone's lips, Nick?
Yeah. So what, probably? That's all I can think of, and I have to cross-examine this guy?
You're a bird brain, that's all you're saying over there. Very well, Mr. Wright, your final cross-examination, please.
No contradictions. Alright, guilty.
God, this is so dumb. I wonder what the contradiction can be! What do you guys think? Can you point to the contradiction in this picture? Come on! I believe it in you! Hold on, wait, let me get my fucking thing out. Hold on, wait, how to say... Oh.
Wait, have Beta Whooper's, needle point to the contradiction? Say it with me, Glenn.
Hold on. So, Victor Kudo says the clumsy idiot upset the vase and knocked it right on over. My question to you guys. Where's the contradiction? Can you find the contradiction?
It's that the guy's napping. There he goes.
Boop. Oh, wait. Can you find the contradiction?
Eighth attorney on the case. He's cracked it. He's got it. Look at him.
Can you say vase? Oh. Now you gotta move him back. Thank you, Beta Whooper, for solving this mystery. No, it takes a second. Thank you very much for clipping that. I do appreciate it. Oh, that was great. I'll have to make an animation code for this guy one day.
What was that?
I'll make a little animation code for him and get him moving around one day. Maybe one day I'll hire Elijah so Elijah can get the make a gif of just the paws moving really cute, like the I will walk thing. You know what I'm saying? Alright, hold on. I just reset that and perfect. We're good. It's the nail. Okay, so long story short, we have 4 things you can put on Beta Whooper. You can take off the badge, and you can redeem those later on in the future. But we only reveal that there is the Hollow Knight nail so far, and of course the Ace Attorney badge. But the rest will come in this Saturday. You'll be able to redeem the other 3, hopefully. But yeah, I think I found a contradiction. What about you guys? Mr. Kudo, this is a photograph of the crime scene.
So what?
Does it kill the knife? Okay, Evan, no. Please look carefully at the table. The vase is there, intact.
Lost your tongue, Granddad? I'm no granddad of yours, hopscotch. Ow, ow. Enough. If you throw any more of those seeds in this courtroom, the cleaners will be here all night. Ah. What is it now? I just remembered something.
Yes, go on.
The broken vase. It was on my table.
What?
Well, you see, started with a young lad collapse, and I stood up, and that must have been when it fell over. The vase on my table, I mean. The vase on your table? Yeah, it was on my table, and that's how my growing came to be completely soaked.
Godot sadistically likes that. I don't know what to think about that. Murder?
Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You certainly earned your kudos for today. And I'd like to ask a question now. Have I've been in any use at all?
No.
Perhaps that's something you should have fucked on yourself, Mr. Kudo.
Ah! I love how there's no music, by the way.
Wait a minute. There's more to say. I got more to say. Oh, yes, I remember something else. Bailiff is court to witness out of the courtroom. Wait, listen to me!
God damn it. Well, we seem to be considerably sidetracked, and I'm still not in a position to deliver a verdict. The defendant had not been positively identified as the waitress in question. Additionally, there are 2 disparities in testimony we have heard thus far. The mark on the coffee cup, and the victim supposedly drank with his left hand. And the earpiece, which was inserted to his left ear, out of which he couldn't hear.
Wow, Nick, you did it!
I therefore require both the defense and prosecution to investigate further. Yes, Your Honor. There's one more thing before I call today's session to an end. One more thing, Your Honor. The witness we just heard from. He's most insistent that his testimony should be of use. So he summarized it according to this statement. Okay. We each have a copy of it if you wish. Whatever. The prosecution doesn't need props like that.
I was really mad, huh?
Yeah, I would be too.
Very well. Here you are then, Mr. Wright. There are 3 copies. My own, yours, and Mr. Godot's.
Yes, Your Honor. He what says he broke the vase. Okay. I'm sorry, this isn't a piece of testimony. It's more like a 5-year-old's apology.
What the heck are we supposed to do with 3 copies?
That is all. The court is adjourned.
Now I just need to find out where he broke the vase, because he might not be sitting where he said he was sitting. He said himself, he doesn't remember where he sits. He just goes there to look at ladies' uniforms and is a creepy old perv. Oh. I think that's gonna be it for tonight, y'all. God damn it. I'm so glad I didn't have to do the guy's voice, the Tres Bien owner voice. which is going to be horrible when I have to do that again.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad I also didn't have to do Jar Jar Binks' voice. So that's pretty good too. All right, guys. I want to say thank you very much for hanging out with me today. We are going to raid someone, of course. That being said, guys, I do want to ask you for two things. One, first and foremost, and this I'm going to say first and last. If you enjoy our Primordial Whooper boy, please, please, please follow Elijah on Twitter. He is amazing. He's done all my emotes, and he made Primordial Whooper our boy, the lad, the defendant. Amazing guy. All around great guy. Please check him out on Twitch and Twitter. Fantastic guy. I'm going to say this. Primordial Whooper has 5 things that can be added to him, and you will be able to redeem them starting this Saturday. I barely ever post on Twitter. That is true, but when he does, you know. Starting this Saturday, you'll be able to redeem 4 or 5 of them depending on how much depending on Elijah's schedule. And we'll be able to redeem 4 or 5 of them for channel points. You can take them off, take them on. You can make it more clothes, have less clothes, etc. We have something from almost every stream we do, and we will be adding more things in the future. And maybe in the future we'll do a little vote to see which things we get first and next and all that cool stuff. See what we could do for that. So far you guys have seen, of course, our boy, the lawyer boy, the beautiful defense thing. I hope you guys really enjoy that. Secondly, if you guys haven't already, please follow and subscribe to me. It's held on by the badge is held on by sticky tape. Yes. Please follow me on or subscribe to me on what's this thing called again? YouTube. We are only 4 followers away from 100, and guess what, guys? We just had a brand new let's play put out of Portal 2. It's an absolute blast. I'm quite loving Portal 2. Wheatley is such a moron, and it's great. Oh my god. Wheatley's so stupid. It's amazing. I love him so much. I'll tell you every time. Thank you very much. I want to say a big thank you to Katie for joining with me. Katie,
Always a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure having you here. I have an absolute blast every time you're here, and I really hope you are enjoying your time here. And I think that's about it for me today. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Let's go and give Sassy a raid. Sassy's doing some Fortnite. Goku's in Fortnite now. That's a thing. And that's pretty much all I know about Fortnite at this moment. There's our raid message. Ethna, thank you very much for bringing up our raid message. If you do not have the emotes, 1, why? 2, make sure that you just say plant raid, and have a great time. Brian Moon, thank you very much for your lurking. Chip, Ethno, Elijah, Katie, everyone, thank you very much for hanging out in here. Mitchell, y'all are awesome. I can't thank you guys enough for hanging out with me. It really is a blast seeing you guys here every time. Thank you all lurkers and everything like that. Anyways, that's about it. Yeah, Goku hitting up them 90s. All right, guys. Y'all stay safe. Stay Botanist Cool. And I will see you Saturday for a 35-hour stream. We're going to have a bunch of shit going on, all right? Bye, everyone.
Bye.
And we're good.